Like, yo, episode 72. Sting This Podcast. Greg, George, no Ryan.
I'm here.
British.
Yeah, you're here.
I'm here.
You're here. Special guest in the building. British Kustoms.
In the building.
In the building. First time in the building. Excited to have him. He's going to be hosting today. He was a guest at first, but now he's hosting today. So we obviously got to talk to him about customs and stuff. You see a few customs on the table, things like that. So who's number 72? Jersey number.
Dan Deerdorf.
The heck is that? Who you play for? Dolphins?
You don't watch
Cardinals.
Yeah. How did you know that?
Cardinals?
But you didn't know. Well, he did that too, but how did you know that? I think he played for the Dolphins, but he was on Monday Night Football forever as the
Too Tall Jones? He was 72, wasn't he?
Yep.
Too Tall Jones.
And Carlton Fisk.
That's a good one. But you forgot some major ones, man.
If you're talking about anyone recent, then yeah.
I mean, Refrigerator Perry was 72.
You sure about that?
Refrigerator Perry was number 72, I think, on the Bears.
Did you just make that up?
No, I didn't. One of the realest ones. One of the realest.
No, I didn't.
One of the realest ones ever. Michael Bennett, Seahawks.
Oh,
72.
Yeah. Current 72.
O.C. Uranuma.
Oh no, he's not worth mentioning.
I mean, he's still 72. And Refrigerator Perry. Those are some good ones. And Michael Bennett is a real one. That's my favorite 72. Carlton Fisk too. Only because I had to throw back.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a fan of his younger brother more so than him, but yes, I agree.
Today we talking about
should have signed with the Raiders.
I mean, I guess
Green Bay.
Apologize ahead of time. I'm a little under the weather, just in case I sound crazy.
Also breaking stuff.
Breaking stuff already broke one of British Kustoms box. Yeah, I actually feel bad about that. I'm like, it's like when you go to a restaurant and you spill your drink everywhere. I hate that feeling.
Minutes after you get there,
you get there, you knock the drink over and you roll on somebody's cell phone or something. You feel bad. Or go to someone's lap. I hate that feeling. Today we talking about customs for a little bit. We're gonna talk about actually Hall of Fame inductees. The voting ended today, so. To the three that got in there, did you see who?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay, cool. So it'd be you won't know.
I've done nothing to prepare for this show today except show up.
I've done stuff,
and I got a beer.
The last minute because I've been sick, so I've been asleep. We'll talk about Off-White Nike, and then talk about 30th anniversary.
Suspect.
30th anniversary next year for Jordan 3s, and actually a little small debate people have had. One of our videos we posted today about youngsters hyping up Boost and their Jordan designs just old and played out, which is kind of true and kind of not. What's releasing this week? I didn't even see what's coming out this week. Ain't nothing, y'all. Oh, actually,
the restock happened. Oh, all right, never mind.
Anybody got pickups this week?
Yeah, I got a lot of them actually.
What you got?
I got another pair of Space Jams. I got some Bo Jackson trainers, the green ones.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty sick. Tiffany SBs. I got
lows or highs?
The highs.
Oh, okay.
I got Atmos.
Atmos what?
Air Max.
Oh, okay.
I copped them off of a customizer. He was getting rid of them on the low. I think 300. Black History Month ones. Have you seen those?
Yeah, yeah.
They have the patches.
Yeah.
Those are sick. Got those. And then the Jordan 6, the All-Star. At the outlets,
okay.
$70.
You wearing those or this all stuff you customize?
I don't know what I'm gonna do with them.
Okay. I feel like, are they all your size?
These latest pickups have been my size.
Did you get them Yeezy this week too, you reckon? Yeezy
Nah,
2s?
I got them a couple weeks ago.
So my man said he got Yeezy 2s in here for like ridiculous steal.
Yeah.
George, what you caught? Nothing?
Absolutely nothing.
Me neither. I tried though for the restock today. You guys tried?
Yeah, that was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
I tried.
I don't even know if...
I only tried for black toes.
Oh, okay. Well, that didn't count then.
Why not?
Well, I guess you do have 2 pairs of black reds, so...
Yeah, I already got bread. I don't have any black toes, so...
I do, so...
I have AJKO black toes, and that's it. And I don't even care about those anymore.
Black reds, I clicked on it. There was like size 7 and like 14 through 18, and that was it.
Yeah,
so I don't know if all the sizes came back or not.
Was that the only sizes available?
On the Royals, they had a full size run because I added my size and it didn't work. Top threes, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't even look at anything else.
Black toes I didn't look at.
I stopped trying. I don't even try for those anymore.
I usually don't even for like.
If it's on
like
Sneakers
that.
app, I'll try because you just
It's there.
easy.
click.
Yeah, you do, and then L.
I didn't copy anything this week. Bunch of Adidas coming out this week. Them Pharrell HUs, tennis HUs, or Hue, whatever
Like
it's supposed to be called.
25 different colors.
It's like a billion different colors coming out, and then a bunch of them Climate Cool, whatever those are called.
Fire.
They're okay.
They're fire.
They need boost though. And you know a few
You
other
hate
things.
Boost now, so
No, what? Yeah, okay.
You hate Boost.
Nike React Hyper Dunks, them New York ones.
Well, you didn't even. You went.
Those.
You posted a picture last night, and you're wearing plain old Adidas sole, no
Yeah.
Boost.
But I only wore those because it was Dodger blue. That was it. That's the only reason why I wore them. Like any other time, I probably wouldn't have rocked them. But I still love SL loops. SL loops are underrated. That's 100% fact.
Because you hate Boost.
Nah, Boost. Oh, today
The
also.
Hyper Dunk Low that you were talking about releases, and also the Asia Pack NMD Prime Knits, black and white, all black, all white.
Which ones those look like?
All white.
Oh,
And
actually, Manor's getting those.
This is what I think they're probably getting both of them. This is what the first Japan pack was supposed to look like. The picture on the box has a black Boost, and then when they came out, they had white Boost. So now, these are the ones that they were supposed to look like are coming out.
Huh. We're also doing top 5 sneakers that we think we couldn't live without. I don't even remember what it was called. Top 5 sneakers we think we couldn't live without. It's actually kind of easy. And I only put it as titled as what we think we can live without because it changes. Mine changes all the time. Like every single time. And even the ones I have on it, I'm not 100% confident in. And you saying you got another pair of Space Jams. How many Space Jams you got?
Well, I put some, the first pair I had, I did a chameleon paint job on them.
Oh, okay.
So they changed, like,
Yeah.
so and I needed to get some other ones that I could just.
So,
With
British
no custom?
Customs. How long you been doing customs? How long you been in it? Why?
A year at the end of this month.
Oh, it's only been a year?
Yeah,
I thought you
man.
been doing it longer than that.
No.
How you get started with it?
My son, he got me the Michael Jordan coloring book.
Oh, really?
So I started messing around with that, and then they went back to school shopping last year, and he brought home those Air Force Ones, and he asked me to do the Deadpool design that I did in the book. I did them on this, and that's a wrap, man. Everybody's been hitting me up since then.
So business is doing pretty good.
It's doing well. I quit my day job, doing customs full time. Plan on opening a store.
Yeah, is the store already open or is
It's
it?
not open. My website's up, but the store's not open yet. I had a grand opening planned for the 27th of August, but I've been having some issues with the property manager.
Oh, okay.
Just a lot of rules. But there's been a couple of other opportunities that presented themselves. One of the guys inside of Metro Center, Fly, I might be moving in there, but then also Guest List reached out to me.
Oh, really?
About moving into there and kind of doing customs in there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean, is customs, people are dying for customs still?
I wouldn't say customs. Like, you either like them or you don't, you know? You're
Right.
either going to get them or you're not. There's no convincing somebody to get a custom. They're either going to get it or they're not. So,
I actually thought customs were like dying out, man, to be honest with you.
I mean, custom shoes, kind of. Cleats are blowing up, though. I do more cleats than anything else.
Who are getting the cleats? Like,
Just high school players, college players. I do a couple pros. But, I mean, anything the NFL backs blows up.
so you doing a lot of local high schools and stuff out here?
Not really local.
Oh, really?
I do a lot of California, Florida, Texas, and then I got college quarterbacks all over.
So you can do enough customs, you know, a year to live off of, like survive off of.
Yeah, I cover my salary, what I was making being an estimator.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And man, so like honestly, I figured it's just hard work doing stuff like that.
I mean, I work day and night, but I'm painting on shoes every day, you know, so it's fun. It's what I like to do.
So your store, what's the store going to be about?
It's going to be a consignment shop.
Oh, just a consignment shop?
Yeah, it'll be that, and then, because I was thinking, so what happened was, when I ran the numbers, as far as the customs go, I was like, okay, I can cover my salary. because it came to a point where they were just coming in way faster than I could put them out. So, you know, I had to make a choice, and I wanted to give it a shot because I felt if I didn't, I'd always be wondering, you know, what could have been, whatever. So I covered my salary, but I went 7 months with having my salary plus custom money. So I got used to that.
Right.
And then I was like, man, what's going on? Why do I feel so broke right now? And it's like, oh, I don't have shoe money because my shoe money is my main money now. So I started thinking, like, what can I do to get some of that back and not take away from doing the customs? And there's really nothing besides like having a store that I can sit in, work on my customs, and sell some shit out of. So that's kind of when I went that route.
So if you go to guest list, are you going to be doing customs like in store, like
That's
or
the
is it like you come in and place an order?
That would be the plan, to be in store doing it.
And like placing an order, right? It's not
I plan on working in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And
like
like getting it done that day?
Well, not that day.
Oh, okay.
But
All
working on somebody's. I mean, you're going to place your order, you'll get your shit in like 3 weeks.
How long is it? Okay, 3 weeks.
And it's not that it takes me that long, but I mean, I have 40 pairs sitting on shelf right now, just waiting to get done.
So those are orders that are waiting? Really?
Yeah.
Man. So
They send you, like, talk about these ones right here. They send you the cleat and then you do it, or they have you buy it, or
basically with all of them, they buy the cleat or shoe and then send it to me. It just helps me avoid any of the, oh, it's not my size, or you got the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So there's been a few occasions that I'll buy the shoe if it's like a time crunch situation, and we just don't have the time for them to get it, ship it to me to get it done and ship it back. I'll go out and buy the shoe, and I'll send like 10 pictures. Like, are you sure this is the one that you want? You know, so. But yeah, typically they'll buy it and then send it to me.
All your business is off social media?
Yeah, just Instagram.
And that's it?
That's pretty much it right now. My website just dropped a couple weeks ago, but it's been all Instagram. I have a Facebook page too, but it's all like friends and family on there.
I always see, you know, like people posting like other customizers and things like that posting. They post like regularly. You don't really post like a whole lot right now. So I'm just kind of like amazed at how much business you say that you're getting right now.
I post the heat, like, because people will ask for like basic customs.
Right.
And I'm going to do it because it's money, but it's not what I like doing. If it's just a different colorway, you probably won't see me post it. So I post probably like 4 times a week maybe. And lately, not really, because I've been like trying to sort all this stuff out with the store. But other than that, I try to start 5 to 6 customs on Monday and finish them by Saturday.
And typically, most of your orders right now are cleats, the 41.
A lot of them are.
Really?
Yeah, majority.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Are these gonna make it there by the season opener? Or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they're cool with like.
These are all shipping tomorrow. They've been hitting me up, but I'm like, yo, I got this to do. So they're like, all right, cool.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because
the season opener is soon.
24 days.
I was just thinking like some. I wouldn't be surprised if some cats were like, oh, week 4 I'm gonna wear this, and week 6 I'm gonna wear this, and stuff like that.
I have a couple of them on like a 3 cleat rotation.
College football doesn't have strict rules against custom cleats or anything like that?
I don't know. I know the NFL does.
It has to be the brand. As long as they can tell what brand it is, I think it's fine.
Oh, really? Okay, see, I didn't think NFL had any rules or regulations
NFL has tons.
Against cleats?
Against
everything.
Custom cleats.
Yeah,
I thought they kind of just
uniform
stopped
rules.
it. I know they have all that, but like I thought with the cleats, like they were kind of a little lenient on. Oh, okay.
No, so basically with NFL cleats, it has to be 75% team colors.
Oh, that's right.
And you cannot modify or cover the branding at all.
So each pair, if it's Adidas, it must be visibly Adidas.
You need to see the 3 stripes. The way they are, you can't touch them.
Oh, okay. So real quick question that I had. I think me and you had kind of talked about it a little bit, like on a post or something like that. A previous episode, we had talked about not switching up, but adding brands to like sneaker brands. So the homie, Rob Bass, that's my guy. We want to have him on there, and he does super big with like the Bape, Supreme type stuff like that. How do you feel about stuff like that, just in general? Is it more of just if that's what the person wants, that's what you give them?
I mean, if I'm busy, I pass. Just because artistically, it's nothing. It's like you're putting on a stencil and you're painting it. You have no creativity to it. You're just doing it. And that's not really why I do it. If I'm not busy and that's what they want, I might do it. But like paint by numbers type stuff, I usually pass on all that.
Yeah, because I don't ever see you post too much.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen some stuff that you've done, but you don't really post it that much.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it just to show that I can do it.
All right.
I did like some French blues for my son, like a Supreme with Babe camo for him. But yeah, I try to stay away from that stuff. How
often do you get those type of orders where you have to deny them, or you say, you know, you're just not going to take it?
Well, they usually, a lot of them start off that way, where they want to tell me exactly what they want and where they want it, and I just tell them I don't really work that way. And they usually say, well, okay. So I'm like, just give me like a theme, give me an idea. If you have logos, numbers, names, quotes, send them my way. But as far as the arrangement, I take control of that.
I used to think, I know in that episode we had talked about it, I had said that I think putting like Supreme and stuff on that on stuff makes it a fake. I don't know if I feel that way anymore. And I'm only saying that because the gaudy prices of like the Supreme Louis Vuitton stuff, you can't own it. You know, it's like if somebody can make it for you, why not? Like, you know, and I see a lot of the vintage stores are selling, like, back when we were younger, the like fake Gucci t-shirts and stuff like that. All that type of stuff is coming back. And I'm kind of like, you know what? I don't know if there's a such thing as a fake that you create. You know, putting Supreme on something and making something to a Bape, it's not Bape, obviously, but it's like, you know what? I can't afford Supreme, Louis, whatever. So if I could have a British Customs, you know, make me something like that, I'm going to take advantage of it. Right. So I kind of changed up on that quite a bit. How often do you get, I mean, actually, how is pricing on these? Is it expensive to get customs done? Because it's a lot of time.
It can be. Mine start at $220, and they go up from there, and that's just the artwork.
Oh, that's
not including shoe.
Wow, is that typically like around custom? I don't know how other customizers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's some that like Rob he buys the shoe and he does it and he sells it as a package.
Oh, really?
If there's something I want to do that nobody's ordered, then I'll do it, and then I'll sell it for the low because that's not what you wanted. I'm selling you something that I made, so I'll give you a discount on that. But other than that, I mean, I give discounts for student athletes that have straight A's. I give discounts to, and then like I do like a friends and family coupon.
I was gonna ask you. I forgot to. What's the IG and website and everything? I forgot to ask that.
It's at Brittish Kustoms, British with 2 T's, Customs with a K, on all social media, and then BritishKustoms.com.
What's the Run It Back? That's the store?
Run It Back is going to be the name of the store.
Okay, so like the store is still going to happen though.
Yeah,
right?
I got my LLC. It's going down. Whether I'm inside of another store or whether I do it on my own.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind now jumping in with somebody just because it'd take a lot of pressure off of me. But if I have to, I have to.
What's your relationship with Rejuvenator?
They sponsor me.
Really?
They just give me stuff.
Is that just how it works? Like you just get product from them?
Yeah, just really all I really use from them is like the Soul Protector and the stain and water repellent.
Do you offer any, like, if you rock them, they chip, they...
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to go out and get in a fight in them,
all right,
that's on you. But I always tell, like, everybody that I do the cleats for, wear them out. When you're ready to put them on the shelf, send them back. I'll touch them up, and then you can put them on the shelf.
You charge for that as well? Or do you just do, oh, okay.
One time's free.
How often do cats want pre-owned shoes? Painted.
I've had it happen a couple of times, and it's been like friends and friends of family where they're already asking for discounts, and I'll give them the discount, and then they send me the shoe, and I pull it out of the box, and it's a used shoe. And I'm like, really? Really? I just gave you a discount, and now I have to fix the shoe before I start to customize it?
So you restore them too?
I can.
Oh, okay.
I try not to, but I can. But Vic Almighty does.
So you good friends with him?
Yeah, we're cool.
Oh, okay.
I'll be over there.
What happened with that contest or whatever that was supposed to happen?
Oh, man.
You were the mentor on that or some shit.
Man, well, we shoot that tomorrow, so I'll be at Rejuvenator tomorrow with Johnny Bubbles.
Okay.
So the actual contest hasn't happened yet then?
No, it hasn't. We just been working on concepts and designs and.
Yo, actually, what happened with?
I knew you were gonna go there. I thought he was gonna go there.
I thought that's what he was talking about. But what happened at Heat of Soul Summit? Or was it Heat of Soul Summit or was it Manhattan
Desert Showdown?
Desert Showdown. And it was a customization contest. What happened with that? I couldn't tell who was serious and not because it looked like Cass was a little upset. It was like passive aggressive with everybody.
Yeah, well, I mean, the dude did a custom that he basically did before.
Who is this guy?
And he's a dude from El Paso.
Oh, okay.
Seymour Kicks.
Oh, okay.
And he's done it before because I've seen it. But I mean, whatever. He showed up and he executed. I just tried to do for much. I got jealous at Rob Base's setup at SneakerCon because all I did at SneakerCon, I just sold Jordans straight up. You know, we did like 150 pair of Jordans we sold that day.
Like not custom stuff.
Not
just
custom.
Regular, okay.
Just regular Jordans. And
you sold 150 pair of Jordans at SneakerCon?
We did like 17 grand that day.
At SneakerCon Phoenix?
Yeah.
What were your prices?
For the low. I mean, everything was under retail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, foams, we sold every single foam. We pretty much got left with just the trash.
Really?
Yeah. And that's not how I wanted to do it, but that's how we did it.
Good Lord.
But, I mean, long story short, Rob showed up, and he was doing his customs, and everybody was paying attention, and I got a little jealous. I'm not going to lie. So, for Desert Showdown, I brought everything. And...
did too much.
Yeah, I just spent more time setting up than I even spent working on the custom. And, again, I do layers and layers and layers, so I tried to put a 20-hour custom on a 5-hour day. And it just didn't happen. I mean,
well, at least you,
bottom line,
at least you feel like you didn't make it happen.
Oh, absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely.
In the video, it couldn't really tell when it seemed like everybody was mad that they lost.
No, I mean, I knew. I still think mine looked better.
Right.
But there was probably 5 more layers that needed to go on that shoe, and it just didn't happen.
What's the website and everything else again? Just one more time.
It's at Brittish Kustoms, British with 2 T's and Customs with a K. And BritishKustoms.com.
Okay, that's what's up.
What are they doing tomorrow? What's the like they can do whatever they want, or what's the contest?
No, okay, so here's the theme. They put it on Twitter. They had them voting, and the theme that won is DC versus Marvel.
Okay.
So Vic is doing DC, and Johnny Bubbles is doing Marvel, and Vic better do something because.
I mean, is it even possible for him to even lose? Like.
Absolutely.
Wait, what?
The shit we're about to do to a custom, I haven't even done to a custom.
But you're not doing anything, though.
Nope.
And you feel that it's confident enough that he's going to be able to do
I'm going to be there, and I'm going to tell him, I mean, if I have to tell him step by step what to do, that's going to happen. And he's been able to execute. I mean, he's airbrushed well. He's laid down stencils well. And, I mean...
Does Vic even do that, or does he just restore stuff?
He does customs, but a lot of his customs are different colorways. He doesn't do a lot of like I throw characters, logos, things like that. Vic doesn't do a lot of that. I'm not saying he can't. That's just not what he does. And I don't know if he's going to do that for this.
I don't know much about any of that stuff, so.
Yeah, so
about
I mean,
what?
Like what they do, what they're capable of. Like I've seen videos on YouTube, obviously, but I don't know where it started, what they've done. I just know I seen the like competition thing. Like I seen the video when he went to your house.
Yeah.
No, whatever.
I mean, Vic's he's got skills, man. He's got skills. He works on the best shoes, and people send them his shoes because, I mean, he's one of the best at what he does. But we just do different things, and I think stylistically, like something like this is going to be more appealing to the YouTube crowd.
Oh, okay. I believe it. So, I mean, I don't have anything else. Y'all good?
I mean, there was one other question I thought about earlier, but I don't remember now. If I can think about it, I'll come up with it.
So, like we said, British Kustoms in the building, participating in the Sneak This podcast. We're glad he's here.
But you going to topics now?
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to do what got voted in
First, that's fine.
Into the Hall of Flames. Now, I wanted to do it before we actually started talking, but we said 3 pairs, right?
I think it was either 5 or 3.
I think it's 3 pairs. 3 pairs. First one, Black Toe, landslide.
Mine.
Got voted in. Taxi 12s. Second.
No way, really?
Yeah, second.
Man, pull the website up.
Taxi 12
I
second.
don't believe
That's my
that.
favorite shoe.
And really?
Yeah.
And 3 was OG Adidas Ultra Boost.
That was
Those
Simples,
were the
I
top
think.
3 that made it. Was
Who
Taxi
said
12 mine?
I don't know. If so, it's
know.
1, 1, and 1.
I don't know. It might have been mine, but I can't remember.
I think I'm still the champ.
I mean, you've had more voted in than we have. I mean, you guys agree with that? Those are like undeniably sneakers that should be considered in that Hall of Flames.
Black Toe 1.
Black Toe 1 made it. I'm actually kind of surprised we just didn't automatically put Black Toe in from the get-go.
I mean, you didn't put Shadow in either, so.
I don't believe Shadow should be in there. And Shadow, vote-wise, didn't do that well. It did pretty good, but not as high. But I'll tell you this. You know what I learned? Is that Patapara and Kid Robots, this is the second time they've been on a voting thing, and they'll never get in. They just won't. I don't think enough people know what they are.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Like, I mean, and then a probably majority of the voting. I mean, we had like over 300 some votes.
Then they can go in most disrespected ever then.
They actually could. Because those were on the low end. Like, the very low end.
Man, there was like Grand Hills and Roshi.
I mean, those don't even count.
On there.
Roche Run should have made it still. I don't care what anybody
Man,
says.
if you don't flip your chair over, I swear.
Roche Run started it. All right, they started that where we really started paying attention to comfort. Where it was like, these joints are affordable and they're comfortable.
Yeah, but the stuff now is not really affordable. It's just comfortable.
Yeah, it's not affordable
everything
or
went away
comfortable.
from that.
So, since we got British Kustoms in the building, it's good to talk to another creative person. Nike Off-White collaboration. They got the Jordan 1, Vapor Max, Presto, Blazer, Air Max 90, and I think that's it. What do you think about them?
At first, when I first saw them, I thought maybe it was like when they're mocking up the shoe.
Oh, okay.
Because of the way they labeled them and did that. And I thought that was kind of cool. But tie Off-White to it, and I mean, I'm not into all that shit.
So you don't like them?
Nah, not really.
Is it because it's Off-White, or is it just because you don't like the way they look?
I don't mind the way they look. I wouldn't wear them like on the daily. Like, I don't think they're sick to rock. I think they would be cool to have if it was what I thought they were. But being Off-White and all that, I'm not a fan.
I actually, I've done this a lot lately, is when like the original pictures and stuff like that come out. I'm just like, those are trash. After seeing them a lot more, I mean, obviously I like the other stuff more than the ones. I like the Prestos and the Vapor Max way more than the ones.
The Prestos are the best one, period.
I think the Presto, the Vapor Max.
No, Vapor Max suck.
The Air Max 90s are pretty tight.
The rest of them all suck.
The 90s are cool.
The 90s are fire.
Presto's the best shoe and the only shoe in that collection. The rest is trash. The Jordan's all right. That's it.
You think the Jordan's all right? Oh, you think the Air Max 90 is trash?
It looks like it has like a Frankenstein sole on it or something. Like, it looks like it's raised up higher than. It looks like a high heel to me for some reason. I don't know what it is.
It's just clear. I mean, it's not.
It looks weird,
altered.
like the sole is thicker.
I actually think them joints are creative. I mean, a lot of times you get collaborations.
Yeah, the
with
Presto
stuff.
is they added like completely different cage than comes on a regular Presto.
Yeah, they added a bunch of stuff like that. But on the 90s and the Jordan 1s and the Vapor Max, like, it's creative ideas that are added
The
to
Vapor
it.
Max suck. I hate to tell you, they suck.
I mean, they'd be cool to have on shelf. Like I said, it looks like they put like a piece of tape to hold the Nike swoosh on. And
See, why I appreciate them is because they actually took the time to design something original. A lot of collaboration stuff, it's just different colorways. You get a lot of, like, you get Kith and Concepts, like, who I think do the best collaborations and stuff of all the time. But it's just an alternate of colors, and they might add a pair of socks and a dope box, and some pins. They don't really take the time to alter the design of the shoe. To have the design altered on a Presto, like the Velcro in the back of the Presto, they put a swoosh on it, they put a cage, they even come with the marker.
The Presto's the best one, period.
Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, that's fine if you feel that way, but I'm just saying the creative design that went behind it. Like, someone took the time to say, we're going to alter this. We're not going to put a color scheme on it. We're going to alter this. Like, I think all of them are fire, to be honest with you. The Blazer, everything. I think they're all dope. I don't think you really looked at the Air Max 90. I'm surprised that you don't like the Air Max 90. I think that one might be...
They should have done an Air Max 1 instead.
Well, it's crazy how Times have changed because anybody would have been like Air Max 90 just a couple years ago, but Air Max 1 now.
Yeah, but see, it's because the Flyknit went like this, and that Hyperfuse is now under the Flyknit.
No. Hyperfuse Air Max 90s are still one of the greatest sneakers of all time.
They are, but Flyknit Air Max 1 is above it.
Something is wrong with the Flyknit Air Max 1s. They're like, they don't fit right. Like
What
the
are
back
you
of the
talking
heel
about?
hurts on them. Like the Air Max 1
It does if
Flyknits.
you wear like low socks. It rubs on your skin. But if you wear regular socks, it's fine. I don't even notice it.
Any of
I
y'all
love that
plan
shoe.
on-
This shoe is comfortable.
Any of y'all plan on trying to cop?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to cop the Presto.
Pass, hard pass.
On all of them.
I'll make that shoe.
You're what?
I'll make that shoe.
Man, you are creative, bro. You're supposed to have stuff like that.
I don't know. I don't like it.
None of them.
No.
Sounds like Dr. Dre's studio up in here.
Not the amount of work you have to put into getting them. I would not for that shoe. I would.
I'm actually surprised at the price points too. The
Why?
prices are actually pretty decent.
They're not gonna be on sneakers. If I gotta go anywhere to get them, I'm not trying.
You mean like leave your house?
Yeah.
Well, if you had to leave your house in Arizona to get them, Arizona's not getting them. There's nobody here gonna get them if leaving the house is an option.
Well, guess that's it.
I'm assuming sneakers is they'll probably be on Off-White website or something like that, or maybe even
That
Kith,
website probably doesn't work.
Kith or something like
good
that.
luck.
Kith is.
You're not getting
too
them
hard.
from a consortium store.
I mean, you never know. Like, you know, I've copped many things off Kith. You know, so if what have I not copped off Kith that I've tried? Every time I try, I pretty much get them
A
all.
lot of things, but to
Like what?
answer your main question, you're talking about something they'll have like a size run or two maybe of versus like shoes where there's like
We don't know
5,000
that
of.
yet. We don't know. I don't think there was 5,000 salmon toes. All right.
Okay, well, whatever number it is, it's more than 24 or 36 or whatever number is going to be of Off-White on the website. That's
I mean,
not the
I
same
don't
thing.
know why you assume
Is-
that
is
there's
that
going to
low?
be 24 or 36.
Is that
but
low? Oh.
Why any consortium? You think there's going to be more pairs of Off-Whites than like an Adidas consortium release? They get two size runs. That's it.
I don't know. It could be 100 pairs. Like, I don't know what makes you think it's going to be just 24 pairs. Like,
But they got to do an in-store release, and they have 3 different Kith stores, and I don't know.
that's
it
assuming
adds
Kith
up.
gets
There you
them.
go.
Kith gets Off-White, but
What's retail?
the most expensive ones is the Vapor Max. That's $250, I think.
bad.
The Jordan's only $180.
You should want that Clot
Air Max
one
160.
over that.
The
Clot
I like
one
the
is
Clot
way
ones.
better.
I don't like the way the red on the air bubbles. They're too light. Like, it doesn't match
You complain
the
about
flight
everything,
net. No, I don't understand why if I don't like something on it, it's considered complaining.
Because you complain about everything.
Really?
You complain about Boost now.
No, I don't. I've never complained about Boost one time.
You said creams suck now.
I said I think creams are overrated now because navies are my favorite. What does that got to do with Boost being whack? Like, you think because you worship it, it's supposed to be fire forever. Like, I don't care for creams. I think navies are better than cream Ultra Boost. Chalk Ultra. I think navies are better than Chalk Ultra Boost. That's just has nothing to do with Boost being whack.
No, but that's not what you said. You said
I said I think Chalk
They're
Ultra
whack
Boost.
now.
I said they're overrated. That's exactly what I said. And Simple said I think Simple
Whatever.
said he agreed. But see, why do you think it's the greatest of all time?
who said it's the greatest of all time?
Okay, who you think it's the greatest Ultra Boost of all time?
The chalk one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, then what does it matter if I think it's overrated?
No, you said it sucks.
I said it's overrated.
Whatever. You said it sucks now. Either way, on to the next topic.
Like, I don't understand that. If I say something is not a right color, I don't like it. Oh, you're out of control. You're complaining. If I say I don't like the way that looks, oh, you hate everything. Like, it doesn't matter if I don't want to buy it or if I think it looks funny. I think anything that
No, but it's not that you don't want to buy it. You did buy it. You ran to go buy that.
Buy what?
And then now you are like, other whack.
I didn't say they're whack. They're overrated.
Chalks.
I think they're a great
Whatever.
shoe to have. Every time I wear them, I'm like, navies. I love wearing navies. Like, Navy Ultra Boost 1.0s to me are better than Chalk 1.0 Ultra Boost.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fine.
I think OGs are better than all of them. So I think the OG with the purple cup in the back, I think they're the best ones out of every single Ultra Boost 1.0 to me. Like, I don't understand why it's just amazing that Chalk doesn't suck. Like, I mean, that's overrated to me. Like, anyways,
Is it stylistically or the comfort?
I don't know. It's nothing to do with the. It's just it's Off-White. It's not like, to me, it's not that far off from just a triple white. It isn't like, wow, like it's nothing special. It's just it looks like a dusty Off-White. I mean, a dusty triple white. It's not like, you know. In navies, you can say things about navies. Navies aren't that special, but it's something about them when I put them on. I think they look dope with a lot of more stuff than I wear than the Off-Whites. Not saying that Off-Whites look bad, but or chalks. We'll call them chalks. God, what else? next year, 30th anniversary Jordans, Jordan 3s. One of the discussions was obviously black cements are coming out in that, and they released 2 descriptions of, I guess, SE is special edition. Is that what that means? 2 special edition colorways that are coming out. Excited for it?
I don't know what you're talking about. 3?
Yeah. Jordan 3s.
I don't care nothing about 3s.
You don't care about? You're not gonna try for them?
Well, I didn't say I'm not gonna try for them, but I'll resell them.
I think
I'm a reseller.
You don't care about 3s either?
No, I like 3s. I like 3s.
Really?
I got a lot of tabs sitting at home just waiting to be put on 3s. So
I could never rock any 3s. I had pretty much all the 3s.
they're chunky.
They just never fit right to me. I even had black cements multiple times. I had somebody trade me a LeBron Easter for a black cement.
Well, you still get grade school, right? What do you wear? So you get them on the low.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Try this one.
Oh, this guy come in here, come in to sneak this house.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Nah, them joints just never fit right to me, and I've had almost all 3s, and I've tried, man, and I hate the fact that they crack like that.
They don't, yeah, because they don't move, and then when they move, they
hate
crack.
That.
Yeah,
but I do feel like I should have the 3s if they're gonna retro with the Nike in the back. I feel like I should have a pair. There's a lot of things that I think we should have in our collections, but it brought up a discussion on one of our posts that we posted on IG, and it was a lot of people saying, actually this goes back to what we interviewed Teddy last week about Jordans, and we asked, one of the questions was if boosts were on, was it on Jordan 1s or just Jordans in general? I think it was.
I don't even remember that segment, to be honest with you. I remember when he said you need your own one-of-one shoe that never gets dirty. I do remember that because you are a hater these days.
Yep. And it was boost on like a Jordan 1 or something like that, and he said it doesn't matter, the upper on the Jordan 1 it's still trash. A bunch of people in the comments were like, Adidas Ultra Boost is just nothing but hyped kids nonsense, and Jordans are legendary and they'll never understand and things like that. I mean, we've had this discussion before, but is Boost just hyped Ultra Boost? Like, is it just hype? Like,
I have 4 pair of Boost. I have the ASU Ultra Boost. I
need those.
I have triple black, the 3M MMDs. I got the red ones, those bright red ones.
Oh, those NMDs?
Yeah, and I got the
Solar Red.
the white ones with the gum bottoms. And I wear them to the gym, and I don't go to the gym.
Well, you're talking about NMDs, right?
Yeah, NMDs.
Oh, see, I don't like any NMDs.
They're all right. It's just the
Human race. What's wrong with you?
I mean, that's it. That's fine.
That's it.
I like
Me.
one. I like one NMD. I'm sorry.
they're kind of they're comfortable, but I agree with you that
I don't even think NMDs are comfortable.
They've put so much out already that it's just like.
Yeah, I mean, they're just fine now. I mean, they're just, I don't want to say regular, but they're just not, anything I'm like going after anymore. Ultra Boost is kind of the same way. Like, they're just, they're just out there. To even go to the question of like everybody saying that like kids hype it and things like that, I think that this generation, like Jordans are literally just for us. Like, they're not marketing to the kids anymore. And I think sneakerheads are so fickle in everything they do. The old heads, they hate to see the young kids wearing Jordans because they want to say that you weren't even alive when Jordan played. And then they hate to see the young kids wear Ultra Boost and Yeezys all day. I'm like, I don't know what anybody wants. Like, Ultra Boost and Yeezys are this generation's Jordans. Like, it is. It has to be because, like we said, they've never seen Jordan play. They don't know how great he is. Even if I go back on YouTube sometimes and just like, man, you just go back and just look at that stuff, it looks old.
The air up there, all those.
Like,
oh, man.
Them is classics to us. Like, Cement 3s drop, and I'm considering buying just because I feel like I should have a pair, even though I've had 2 of them. I feel like, you know what, I should have a pair. It's kind of like Concord 11s. I feel like you're supposed to have a pair of Concord 11s in your collection. To me personally, to solidify your collection, like, you just gotta have a Concord. To me,
agree.
So when I hear like them old heads saying like, Boost is, and that's us, we're old. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. You said you feel like 42 sometimes. I feel like 55 sometimes.
But I mean, I'll throw some skinny jeans on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. This era,
Everyone in this podcast wears skinny pants, so
and
That's
this
what I'm
is
saying.
it was funny because somebody was talking about like the cool dads and stuff like that. Like our era now is like you're the cool dad if you got kids and stuff like that. Like a lot of my friends, my son's friends, like they see me wear Yeezys and stuff, and they're like, "Bro, your dad has Yeezys." You know, if I wore a Supreme shirt, you know, that's how it's looked right now.
Right.
Our dads and stuff, they weren't the cool dads at that time. All this generation right now, the kids right now, I think they represent a lot harder for what they like than we, and that we didn't have the opportunity to with social media and the internet when we were growing up. I think they represent Yeezys and Ultra Boost and Boost way harder than we do.
They rep, but I think it's a lot of sheep. It's a lot of sheeple out there.
Like followers?
And, yeah, nobody's like me. When I grew up, I missed out on the 11s and I missed out on the 12s. I missed out on the up tempos because I decided to wear pennies because everybody was doing the 11s, the 12s, and the up tempos. So I wore the pennies.
Right.
Nobody does. Everybody just Yeezys, 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 Ultra Boost, Ultra Boost, Ultra Boost. Like that's everybody follows everybody. Supreme, man, that shit is trash. It's like one logo used over and over and over and over again. I could make you a Supreme shirt, dog.
Yeah, and that's 100% fact. We talk about that with Supreme all the time.
It's
I
just-
don't. It's in, you know, even back when we talked to Teddy and he said he used to wear it back in the day. We all used to have something Supreme back in the day, especially used from California. Like, it's, I don't understand the allure of something, especially, you know, I find it insulting when they start making bricks and nonsense like that. And the quality of the clothing isn't that great. There's a few items that are like, all right, this is okay. But it's not, I haven't bought anything Supreme in a while where I wore it. I only buy the hat. The hats I'll wear. I have a few things at the house. They're just sitting there. Like I'm probably going to take them to like AZ Threads or somewhere
Right.
and give them because
Run it back.
this generation, well, run it back. I have to get going. This generation right now, they're out there copping that stuff.
Yeah.
They're copping it and spending all their
they're
money.
copping hard.
So, but when it comes to Jordans,
All their parents' money.
like are Jordan designs too old now?
he just said he sold $17,000 worth of Jordans, so that doesn't answer your question.
Jordans and phones.
Huh? I mean, maybe. Like, I don't think Jordans are the designs old now? Like,
I still
like they're
like them.
legendary.
I still, yeah, I think they're legendary. I still like them.
They released Jordan 1s again today, and everything sold out.
they're
Now, we
new-
don't know how many pairs they had, but
Their new shit. I
And-
don't know what they're doing with their new shit, but
and now, but are these kids buying it? Like, is it just for us? Of course, we think it's still dope and fire. Like, I don't know if, like I said last week, I said, I don't know if a kid today will look at a Concord 11 and say, this is fire.
how could you not, though? How could you not? That patent leather, how could you not think that that's a fire shoe? It's so different. It's still different. It still looks futuristic, in my opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You
Even-
got
okay.
icy bottoms.
Even
Patent
okay,
leather?
a Jordan 3 then. A cement Jordan 3 comes out. Should this generation look at that like, oh, fire?
No.
But they will be out there. But we've been in those moments where I've seen like kids out there camping for Jordan 4s or something like that. I'm like, right, you think Jordan played for the Wizards, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think there's any pleasing anything like that. I mean, they just said last week or a few days ago that Jordan 32s are coming out. Does anybody look for new Jordans to come out?
basketball players.
I don't even know if basketball players are looking
They
for
do.
them. Like, Jordan.
People who care about technology. That's what Jordans are nowadays when they come out in the new releases. That's all it is tech. That's the whole thing.
But when I think of like that, I only think of like North Carolina. I think of like colleges that probably get all that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, I can't think of like anybody. I go watch kids play basketball nowadays. I watch my friend's son play basketball. Nobody's wearing any of the new Jordans. This generation's Jordans are like 29, 30, 31, and now 32. Like, I don't see any kids out here riding for Jordan 29s or riding for 28s or anything like that. We rode for
Yeah, I don't think they look very
1 through
good.
14. So the only thing when it comes to like Jordan 32s coming out, I get eager to look at them to see how bad they are. I don't look to see like, yo, are we copping this
We've been
year?
doing that since 15, 16 came out.
Nah, 17s were hot.
Which ones
I
are
copped the
17s?
17s. The Gators, they came with the metal case.
Oh, yeah. I
Those-
had
those are
ones.
fire.
I think
Nothing
those were
after
all right.
14 was fire.
I like those.
With the case, those were okay. They
like
weren't too
those.
bad. What was before those?
suck.
Was it the one that's getting ready to come out with that brush and the towel?
What number was the ones that had? They looked like a boat.
It had like a shroud, like the laces were hidden.
Yeah.
Is that what was
Oh
that
no,
before?
that was after. That was after
those
the
are trash,
17s.
and those are coming back out.
Talking about the ones that would have like gingers and all those colorways.
They could look,
No.
they
That
could
was
look
the
different.
ones. Those were like 15s that had the removable shroud that came off.
Yeah, you
the
said
ones
shroud.
he played. Well, the same thing with the.
He did the same thing when he played
on
for
the Wizards.
Yeah.
It had that cover. It was like completely covered,
then
but
you
the
could
laces
take it
were
off.
They
hidden.
must have sucked that bad that I don't remember.
They
weren't
they weren't that good at all, and they were expensive. But when we talk about the classic designs like we have, like a Jordan 6, it's like Jordan 6s and stuff like that. It means something to us, but it shouldn't.
Michael Jordan himself is not even wearing that stuff. You see pictures of him at his camp in Santa Barbara, or if he's playing basketball anywhere, he's wearing retros. He's not wearing any of that trash.
I can't even.
The only people that care is Russell Westbrook and people who like tech. That's it.
You know what's funny is that I don't even think when I see Jordan that stuff, I don't even pay attention to what shoes he's wearing ever. Like never. Like I'm more laughing at his clothes than in his shoes, and then most of the time I'm looking at his golf shoes if he's on the golf course. Like I can't say I've even paid attention to Jordan rocking anything recently, but like I said, there's no generation, to me personally, rocking Boost and Yeezys and representing way harder than anything. Like, and they're given the opportunity. You know, we didn't have the internet and social media to really show off what we had.
Right.
We made Jordans and everything what it was. I mean, people were dying for them, killing for them, and things like that. And it wasn't even necessarily the opportunity. You couldn't get them. It was the fact that you might not have been able to afford them. That was like one of the big issues. Like, I can't remember Jordans flying off the shelves. Like, I mean, obviously, once they got to like, I think I remember 7s on flying off. I can't remember. Like, I wasn't old enough to like really pay attention. I had them, but I didn't pay attention to them. Like, did Jordan sell out like 3s and all that? Like,
Yeah,
you couldn't.
Not immediately, but I mean, people were at the mall in the morning.
Really?
I remember people being at the mall.
Oh, when they like originally dropped.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, see, I was too young then. I
Like
was only.
90,
I was doing
96, 97.
So,
yep.
'cause
There was lines that, I mean, not like, I shouldn't say a line.
Wait, what'd you say? What year?
96, 97. When I was in high school, like
That's
older
when
years
Jordan
in high
3s
school.
first came out?
No, I didn't say
original.
3s. I said,
Oh, what
you
you talking
said you said 7 and old.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Jordan
those.
7 and over.
Yeah, those. I remember people lining up and
No,
stuff like
3s
that.
and 4s went to the outlets.
Oh, okay. When they like.
Lots of pair. I mean, all of them went to the outlets, but 3s and 4s went in mass to the outlets.
See, I don't
So
even
did
remember
ones.
stuff like that.
Yeah, last ones I got were the achievements.
Which ones?
The original achievements, the silver ones.
Oh, okay.
And they
The
had
steel
the,
toe-
they
I
had
mean,
the
steels?
line. Yeah, they had the line across right here.
Oh, okay.
Those were the last one, and that was like 6th grade for me.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of feel like the debate on youth and OGs and Jordans and Ultra Boosts is irrelevant. Like, it's not. It doesn't matter. Like, Jordans are for us. Nike isn't bringing out cement 3s for this younger generation to learn anything. Like, they were made in 6?
88.
88. Like, I was only like 4 years old then. Like, you know, so them being 30 years old, I think they're outdated for this generation, not for us. And we're buying them for nostalgia, and even that is getting played out. Nostalgia's played out. Like, we've already bought cement 3s 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
It's played out.
People are buying them to resell them. That's what they're
Yeah,
buying them
I mean,
You think the resale would be higher on those still?
for. If they put
I mean, if
Nike
they're
on the
limited.
back,
if they sell out.
yeah.
Oh, really?
If they do a black cement 3 and has Nike on the back, yes, it will be.
I kind of figured they'd make a ton of pairs.
If they make
and,
a
like,
black
it wouldn't be
cement
hard to
4 and
get.
has Nike on the back, the white cement 3s right now are sell for $330, $350.
Oh, see, I never ever look at those. Oh, wait, cement 4 or 3s you said?
4s.
I'll put whatever.
Oh,
tab
No,
you
the
want
some
on
white
that.
cement 3s that came out that we just like went to the
88s?
store and like and got how many pairs we wanted. Those probably now $500-$600.
Yeah, I had 88s and I just was like, nah, I don't want these. They didn't look right. I wasn't feeling them. Was there anything else we were gonna talk about?
You got the topic list.
I mean, that's pretty much everything that we covered. Trying to think. I feel like something else happened that we were gonna talk about. Trying to think.
Damian Lillard.
Oh yeah, I saw that with Damian Lillard had responded to somebody on Twitter where he had asked him how come he doesn't put Boost in his shoes, and he said because he doesn't want to. Basically, he doesn't want to make them more expensive. His shoe retails at $115 and Harden's retail at $140. Does that hurt I don't even know if hurt's the right word. Is that something that, I mean, is it hurt the line, Lillard line or anything like that? Or
I mean, was he selling them anyways?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Was anybody buying them in the first place?
Right.
You know, I don't understand why you wouldn't want boost. And I guess I get it if you feel that 115 is affordable to a larger mass than 140. I don't even know what's expensive anymore. Like, I used to think 190 was expensive. I used to think 220 was expensive. And then once foams hit, what, 270 at one point? Was there a foam that was 270?
Yeah.
I feel like fighter jets or something like that were about 270. I feel like once it got to that point, there was no such thing as expensive anymore. I think somebody of his caliber of player should explore his options and get boosts. Like, you know, be a part of that, you know.
I mean, if he's going to wear them, he might as well.
Yeah. I mean, he's had, like, bounce technology in him and other stuff, but I don't know, man. I applaud what he's trying to do for it, but I don't know if it makes a difference.
I don't know if 115 is that much different than 140.
Nah, not especially if you come with boost.
Because if your parents are saying, you know, once you break that 100 mark, that's like a benchmark, and then 200 is another one.
Pretty much. I mean, now we're at the point of like what we consider paying 4 for something, 5 for something. Like, you know, we're like, oh, we can get that for 4. I'd cop. You know, I want Kennedys. If I could find a pair of DS Kennedys for a great price, I'd cop them. Like, and a great price in DS Kennedys is like what? What do DS Kennedys go for?
Over 1,000?
Oh, really?
What?
Like 700.
I mean, unless you're seeing.
I don't know. I've seen pre-owns for something, but I haven't paid attention to DS Kennedys in a minute. Like, it's just an impossible task to pay for.
Kennedys were $1,000 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't know if they were still that high right now.
Oh, well, I don't. Yeah, I haven't. New Balance has exited the lexicon long ago.
What do you mean?
I haven't thought about or considered a New Balance in years. So
strictly boost.
It's not strictly boost. The shoes that are on my top 5 list tonight are non-boost.
There's a 9.5 on GoAt for $985 right now.
There you go, 1,000.
Not paying that. Now, if I can find one for like $400 or $500, I'm copping.
You've been saying that since they came out.
Not since they came out.
Yes, you have.
When they first dropped, I didn't pay too much attention to them. I wasn't into New Balances that much when they first dropped. I think we were still fooling around with SB Dunks and stuff like that. I don't think there's anything else.
SB polo shirts are LITT.
Yeah. I mean, they've done that before. You know, I've had the Hawaiian ones. They had the Avenger ones.
Never knew they did that.
Yeah, they even had trench coats. They had an Avenger.
And it looked like a Lacoste shirt. It just had the shoe and...
Mine was a black, and it just had the Hawaii SB on them.
Low-key fire.
And then they had a trench coat for the Avenger, the purple Avenger. And then the blue Avengers, they had like a polo and something else like that. It was cheap. I'm sure the ones they're coming out with now are much better. But that's something like that they can do to bring back SBs, you know. Bring out dope shirts like that.
I like SBs, man.
You still do?
Yeah, I did a collections video earlier today, and they had pizza, the chicken and waffles.
Oh, yeah.
They did everything with them. If you wanted to be different, SBs was your shoe.
They'll make a comeback. Yeah, I won't care about it, but they'll make a comeback.
I think so.
I think they will. It's just that they have to kind of give the masses what they want right now to draw them in. I mean, they've been teasing with skunks forever now. A high, a low, a this and that. Everybody went and grabbed Tiffany's. I wasn't able to get a pair, but people wanted them. Concord.
I got the Concord.
Came out, and I loved them at first, and I just wasn't going to wear them. Like, I didn't think they were bad or anything like that. I didn't wear them. I think Space Jams, when those came out, one of the best dunks to me of all time. When pigs fly, things like that. But they're going to really have to drop some fire to get people back into it. They got to drop Tiffany lows and everything.
Hey, bro.
What happened?
It's my son.
But yeah, no, I think that's it for now. I can't think of anything else that we missed or anything we talked about. Y'all ready to do top 5s?
Top 5s.
Are you sure? You want to go first?
Do you think I still need to make my list?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I mean, you didn't send it to me, so I get it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say Ryan's top 5. He actually sent his to me, and And I'm gonna go through his list real quick. Shout out to Ryan, he's not here.
That's the only one I wanted to meet.
My
too.
top 5 is
I brought him.
Corey
a shirt.
Seager, Cody Bellinger, Justin Turner. You looking at me like Clayton Kershaw. That's my top 5.
Ryan's
Jodeci is factual information.
in top 5. Oh, that's 100% fact. Ryan's top 5 of pairs that he feels that he probably couldn't live without: Ultra Boost, any Jordan 1. I think a few of you guys have that. Flyknit Racers, Yeezy 350, and Vans Old School. I think majority of us would have Vans on the list.
Yeah.
I don't think you could not have Vans. Nobody could make Vans look trash. Like, you have to
Even
really,
trashy Vans look good.
Yeah. Like, you have to really try to make a pair of Vans look
I'm sure someone could fuck
trash.
Vans up.
I don't see how. Like,
Yeah,
if
even-
you go rock
even dirty
anything
Vans,
with
yeah, for
Vans. Like, tuxedo, suit, you can do anything you want with a pair of Vans. Like, them joints are just all-time classics.
I think someone could fuck it up.
Nah, I can't think of one. I mean, unless they got on like bootcut True Religion jeans and, you know, a giant Nietzsche t-shirt, you might be able to make Vans look crazy.
Lit.
What's your top 5, British?
I got Jordan 1s, any of them. Just a classic look. You can wear them out. You can wear them with shorts. I mean, they're just classic. Any of them. What else did I put on there? Air Max 1s, 90s, or 97s. 97s are my favorite.
97s are my favorites.
But I mean, you throw on an Air Max with some khaki shorts, that's a look.
I think Air Max 1s are probably the greatest Air Max of all time, but I think Air Max 97s they're definitely my favorite. I think they're underrated.
Yeah, 97s are lit.
How everybody kind of lost their minds for them now, I kind of hated it. Like,
this is the only release that I haven't been able to cop yet. But I got those RTs, the ones that cover your ankles. Some dude had those, so I copped those. But all the other ones I want, but I'll wait till somebody really needs the money.
yeah, I mean, I still have the OG silver bullets and the OG gold and my reds, and I have something else. I don't know. What else you got?
And then the Air Force Ones.
You put the Special Forces, right?
Yeah, cause so when I looked at this list, I did it like a lifestyle list.
Right.
So like the Special Forces, I'll wear out to the club.
You still go to the club?
Every once in a
Bro,
while.
didn't Rocio tell you to stop getting up?
Every once in a while, I'll go to the club.
No, she didn't.
Told you to stop getting up. Nope.
So I mean the grays and the black ones, I'll wear out to the club. They look like a good boot. But regular Air Force ones, I will never wear.
Them joints have made an impression on you that quick to where
Yeah,
you
man.
think
They
you
look
can't
good,
live
though.
without them.
They look-
I like them.
What's the lifestyle? Like if you talk about if I couldn't have any other shoes but these 5, those fit that aspect of my life. Like
Really?
going out to the club, doing that, wearing them as a boot because I wear a lot of boots though.
Oh, okay. How often do you go to the club?
Too much.
Really?
No, not that much lately, but I mean I go out. I still go out.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Was that?
My son spends half of his time with his mom, so I still get to go out every once in a while.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what's up then.
Then we had what was
I
it?
think it was one more.
Oh, Space Jams.
Oh, really?
I just like Space Jams, man. They just look good. I mean,
Simple didn't put Space Jams on his list?
The Concords are a good look, but I
Beat
just
'em
like the
up.
all black uppers on the Space Jams.
You
That's
still
it.
wear them though?
Yeah.
You still find it easy to rock 11s?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't ever see anybody rocking 11s anymore.
I like.
I don't think I
11s.
could.
I could do them with shorts or jeans. That's why I like them so much.
Like, I was gonna put Concords in my top 5 only because based off of collection. Like, I feel like you're supposed to have a Concord. I still do, but definitely not to like wear or anything like that.
Yeah, I wear them. I mean, I waddle when I wear them, but I wear them so they don't crease.
Trying to crease that toe.
Yeah, I go walking around like this. But they're good looking shoes, man. I think they'll always be good looking. And I think part of it is that I didn't get them when I was younger. And it's like for the 11s and the 12s, like I always look at them like, man, those are so nice.
George, top 5. You think you couldn't live without?
And then classic Vans.
My top 5.
Oh yeah, of course, my fault.
You're good.
My top 5. You want to do your top 5?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
He always wants to go last because he likes showing people up.
He's frequently in last place around here. Just so people know.
He has good points. He just drives them home too hard.
All right. Greg's going to hate the list. So we already know that, so it doesn't matter. NMD OG. I warmed to the game last night. I mean, basically what I did was kind of like, honestly, rotation thing. I didn't do so much live. I mean, I guess it is live without, but it's like the things I find myself wearing the most these days. Ultra Boost, Triple Black 1.0, wearing them right now.
So you did... You didn't do what we said we were gonna do. You did your rotation.
Always do something different. Why? I mean, no, I didn't do rotation. I did like it was like a hybrid because like 5 shoes is not enough.
What else you got?
So Triple Black Ultra Boost 1.0, wearing them right now. Honestly the Ultra Boost not Triple Black, the Ultra Boost Multicolor Black 3.0. I've been wearing those a lot lately. Them joints will not leave my side.
Oh, I forgot you had those.
Fire. Any of the Jordan, I was going to put one color on there, but I can't. Jordan 1, OG lows, any of them. Royal, black, red.
Those are something
Shadow,
I never rock anymore.
Pick.
The only low I like of Jordan is a couple of the 5s, but I don't like any of the lows.
You don't like the 1 low?
I don't like the 1 lows. I don't like the
I don't understand how anybody
6
can't like the 1
lows.
low. Oh no, 6 lows are trash.
You haven't even. All right. Well, I'm gonna wait till you say it out loud because I can see it from here, and then I'm gonna comment on it. What's something that's on your list?
This isn't mine.
Oh, I thought that was your list.
That's Ryan's. I read off Ryan's.
Oh, I thought that was your list. Oh, all right. Well, it's good that you're hiding it then. And last but not least, actually probably least, but it has to be on the list because you need a pair of sandals. Those Adidas slides that I caught with
I thought
the
you would say
cloud
them
foam.
rainbow sandals. Rainbow
Yes. Adilet. They're called Ultra Explorer Cloud Foam Slides. Them joints are the most comfortable sandal I've ever put on my entire
I was
life.
going to put a sandal, but then I reread it and it said sneakers, so I didn't put a sandal.
Oh,
Yeah, but I do what I want around here.
That's what's up. See, I'm new.
my list. Nothing special. I got Y3 Yoji Run, Pure Boost.
It's not bad.
I wear those. Actually, mine are trash. Now I don't even wear them anymore. They're so trashed. But I do think that's one of my favorite boosts to put on. I don't think it's as comfortable as Ultra Boost or anything like that, but it's just versatile. It's black. The material is like weather material. Nothing stains it. I got Jordan 6 Infrared Black. Still my grail. I mean, it's still my favorite Jordan of all time. They're really hard to rock, though. Jordans are just not comfortable to wear. One through anything. Like, they're not. Now, I've never worn anything past, what was that, 17 we talked about? But they're just not comfortable. I wear a 6 out. I mean, like we talk about kids and stuff like that. I think Ultra Boosts are made for like us, but the kids have taken over it.
Yeah.
We want that comfort. But man, I rock a Jordan 6 and my feet are killing. But I feel like it's my Jordan of Jordans. I gotta have it in my top 5. Number 3, I got all red Independence Day Air Max 90s. I wear that every single weekend. Like I don't not wear it. And I thought about just putting a regular Hyperfuse Air Max 90 or like an Air Max 90. But I never not wear it. Like, and once it gets to the point of like no return, I will probably try to find another pair to buy, whether it's pre-owned or whatever it is. I got Navy Ultra Boost. That's my go-to Ultra Boost. I want ASU ones though. Actually, you had ASU on your list.
Yeah, they're honorable mention.
That's right. I was size 10. I didn't have 10. I found one time, but it was like 800, and I'm not paying that much for it.
I got
but
mine for nothing.
What, for free?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later.
I think
I'm just gonna assume he made a custom for a football player at ASU. So
Yeah.
it's not
got
hard.
it.
It's not hard to put that 2 and 2 together.
I was supposed to do the whole team for their Maroon Monsoon game, but that never came to fruition.
ASU is a Adidas school now, right?
Yeah.
I know they've switched a couple times recently.
that would have been dope. How'd that not work out?
It needed to. Too many people needed to approve it, and we ran out of time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're talking 100
Yeah, well,
plus.
I was gonna say that
would have been took a minute of time, but that would have been that money though. Navy Ultra Boost, like I said, I just prefer those over any Ultra Boost. There's probably a few other ones that I could cop that I'd like, but Navy's a go-to for me. And actually, what I'm wearing right now, Flyknit Racers. I think Flyknit Racers are extremely too expensive for $150. Like for what it is, it's nothing. It's literally nothing. But That's another shoe I wear every single weekend as well. I
They're
take my kid to
light.
soccer.
They're so light.
You just throw your foot in it. I don't even tie it up sometimes. Like I don't even put my foot in it all the way. That's sometimes step on the heel. Them joints might be slides for me sometimes, but they'll go too. I have a pair that I paid for from shout out to the homie Johnny Gonzalez. I haven't even picked it up yet. Like I need it, like I want it, but I paid like $70 for them, and that to me is on a reasonable price for a flight and racer. So that's my list. Nothing too special or anything like that, but
So what are you gonna wear to a black tie event?
black tie event.
What are you
I'm
gonna wear to the
Cole
club?
Haans. So the club, man, bro, the club don't let you in with anything anymore. Where are you wearing Air
What
Force
club
One
are you
boots?
going to?
As long as you
Scottsdale, they don't let you in with no sneakers.
You still go to
as long-
Scottsdale?
yeah,
Where else would
they
I
do.
go?
Vans, Converse.
Vans is
mean-
they let you in with Vans. They don't let you in with J's. They don't let you in with Air Maxes.
All you got to do is buy a bottle.
I mean, okay, well, I,
used to-
ain't
hey,
balling like you.
I used to have to do that with my cousin because
Yeah, you buy a bottle, they let you in with anything.
With anything.
Like you come there regular, patron. You got on some Air Maxes, or I got my friends. Shout out to Chris and them. They go to like Sunday Fun Day and all that stuff. They don't even allow camo and stuff anymore. Like you can't wear like a camo shorts, camo shirt. Like
super strict.
stuff is crazy. But yeah, typically, I mean, bars. Obviously, people go to bars. You wear whatever you want. But you go to like the club, you can't wear no J's in there unless you got a table.
I don't know why they do it either.
Is there anything else today? We appreciate British Customs coming through.
Thanks for
What's
having
those
me.
IGs and everything again?
You can catch me at British Customs, British with 2 T's, Customs with a K, and BritishCustoms.com.
And you getting that store up and running, right?
It's gonna happen, man. I mean, either way, like I said, whether it's fly in Metro Center, guest list at Mills, or my own thing, it's gonna happen.
Are you
But
gonna
by
be-
the end of the month?
Are you going to be at Heated Soul Summit?
I will.
Are you-
Customs competition?
Oh, they're doing another one?
Yes.
You already know who's in it? Or no?
Yeah, there's a couple guys, same guys,
All the same ones?
and then a few extras.
Oh, okay.
But
You have any advice for anybody starting out doing customs? Like what to do, how to get started? Like I see a lot of people that they're trying. And, you could tell that they're just starting out. Any advice? Anything?
Did you have an art background before? Like, did you draw on anything else before you were
Yes.
like, let me draw on shoes?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's hard to just do. You have to be creative. You have to be artistic. Unless all you want to do is like change the colorway.
Right.
Get yourself stencils. That's probably the best advice I could give you, because this is all stencil work. I got a personal cutter, a little plotter, and that took me to the next level. So
Is it expensive?
they're not. It's more expensive to buy other people's stencils, because
Okay.
there's guys out there that make them and sell them.
Are you talking about like the little thing that looks like a printer and it cuts out the shapes for you?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I think my fiance
Exactly.
has one of those
Yeah,
for
they're
like craft stuff.
Yeah, they're like $2.99.
She got it for like Christmas or her birthday or something.
And it would be, if you're customizing shoes, that's your best investment right there.
You said you had a bunch of Jordan 3 tabs. Where do you get those?
Yeah, so
Back
I order
tabs.
them on Instagram from a cat. Let me get his information right really quick.
So he makes them? Or
he makes them. Yeah, he makes molds.
That's the molds?
Mm-hmm. He's actually right now he's making me some Yeezy 4 tabs. So we're putting the bumps off of the Yeezy 2
Oh, okay.
on some 4s, and then he's making me the strap, and I'm gonna put them on the lab 4s, the 11 lab 4s, the red ones.
Oh, the red ones? Okay.
So I'm gonna put.
He
that
has like a
on that.
3D printer, or he has like
No, he makes the molds still, but I've been thinking that a 3D printer would be the way to go if you can get a material that flexes. I haven't looked that far into him yet, but he does them old school like that. So yeah, it's a beat to heat restorations, but he does stuff like, he'll put your whatever you want.
Oh, that's tight.
He'll put whatever you want on them, and I have Cause 4 tabs. I have M&M 4 tabs. Just all sorts of stuff.
Stuff's expensive?
I mean, for the custom stuff, yeah. But like, if you want to switch out tabs on a 3 and make them say Nike or make them say Air or whatever you want,
Right.
those are just like regular stuff, and they're not that expensive. Like $30, I think.
Oh, each? You make you buy them both?
For the pair.
like
For the pair.
Each is it 60?
For the pair.
That was way too much for
But
me.
I mean, they're doing everything with shoes these days. Like, you can customize a lot of stuff.
I didn't know
So-
there was people out there making 3 tabs and 4
Yeah.
tabs and stuff.
Oh, actually, you know what? Might as well talk about what's the story with the story with homeboy from Houston and Complex? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I guess.
What happened with that story? I'm sure we can find it online, but I don't know if our listeners heard
I
it
guess
before.
Complex asked him to make some videos, and he did them in his way, in his style, which he has a lot of he has a lot of commercials in his videos.
Yeah,
that aren't really commercials, but he throws like skits in there.
Yeah.
And I mean,
are you talking about the guy that takes the souls off?
Retro Snickers.
I just started looking at.
That's the one I was showing you. Made them customs like.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Put
That's
the
right. You show me the
NMD sole on a Jordan 1 or something.
He does a lot of soul. He does a lot of soul swaps and stuff like that. So they asked him to make some videos. He made them and he did them in his way, and he did a lot of talking in them because like he was trying to introduce himself to the complex crowd, and they just didn't like it. And so all the videos that he did for them, they scrapped them, and so he had to go through this whole explanation about why his videos looked the way they did, because they were his style still, but he tweaked them to kind of try to fit both, and they didn't like it.
I seen a video where he like said something happened with a copyright, so he played the beat from the song and did his own version of the like rhyme to the song.
a lot of
I was like, what is this?
For like copyright music.
He kind of sound kind of off.
But isn't he only like 20 or something? He's young, I
They
think.
look young.
Yeah, they're pretty young.
He's like an Asian guy.
Vic is even young.
Nah, he's
too.
Mexican,
Vic's,
I think.
Mexican dude. Oh, okay.
Vic's young too.
How old's Vic?
He's in his 20s.
Oh,
Early 20s. Johnny Bubbles, he's in his 20s. They all look 40.
Oh yeah, you could tell they're young though. Anything else? I have nothing else.
One thing we got to talk about next episode. I forgot to bring it up. I meant to text the thread, but somebody wrote an article about how LeVar Ball and them went through the whole process of creating their own shoe. And there was like a lot of interesting stuff in there. Like I didn't realize how much molds cost because you have to buy an individual mold for each size. Yeah, that's crazy. I never even thought about that.
I think I did hear that from somebody.
I mean, it makes sense when you hear it and you think about it, but I had never even 10,000 per size. You know what I mean? So if you make all the way, like think about if you make up to like an 18 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I was watching this video, like this company that started their own shoe company, and they were saying that one of the mistakes that they made was they tried to like eyeball or whatever you want to say the sizes, and they weren't right or something like that. It was something crazy like that.
Moron.
Yeah, and I was like, and like you said, when I found, I was like, oh, I guess you do got to buy a 9.5 mold, a 10 mold, and things
Plus
like that.
like I guess the whole Adidas thing, like when Adidas, you heard the whole story with the refs, right, at the AAU event. Okay, so apparently, the article that I read said they're not in negotiations with Adidas. So I don't know why any of that happened. I don't know. It's just an interesting story. It makes no sense.
Nothing ever makes any sense with them. They're the most entertaining family of wackos that they are. But
actually, there's an entertaining family of one person.
Well, yeah, because Lonzo isn't entertaining. You want to talk about somebody who is just straight, like he's nothing. He doesn't even talk.
No one cares about the middle one, and the young one apparently is the most like the dad, but he doesn't ever say anything.
Exactly, I think he's gonna.
I never see, like they say that, but I never see him do anything. What makes them say?
They say like on the court he talks the most.
Yeah,
that's
you can
the only
see
one
on the court.
Oh, really?
He talks crazy to everybody, but it's not ever on videos though.
Oh, well.
But anyways, it sounded like an interesting topic to me.
No, we definitely need to touch on that. Anything else?
I'm gonna try to get one of those. Put it in my Keymaster.
Oh yeah. Oh, let me ask you about that. You got a Keymaster. Mm-hmm. Is it just sitting in like where's it at?
Well, I had it at a convenience store, and then I just pulled it out because I did a fitness fashion expo this weekend. So I put it in there, and right now it's in the back of my truck, sitting in my driveway.
Oh, really?
I'm just waiting to see what I'm gonna do.
I'm assuming you're gonna put it in your store, right?
In my store, it'll be in my store, and then Metro Center, they have one with some electronics in there, so I know I'm allowed to have it in there, but I don't think I'd be able to put it in guest lists.
Why?
I don't know. There's a lot of shit going on with those things.
Oh, really?
What's
like they're considered gambling, like a slot machine type.
Yeah, like a lot of
because they're not rigged
type stuff. You saying they're not
rigged?
So
like certain businesses can have it and others can't, or what's the deal?
Actually, from what I've heard, nobody in Arizona is supposed to have have them out.
Operating.
Yeah. So I mean, the way I was gonna do it in my store is have like you spend a certain amount of money and you get free plays.
Oh, okay.
So they're not spending their money.
Oh, that makes sense.
So,
I wonder why everybody else just doesn't do that then. That's like a loophole.
I don't know if they've thought of that loophole, but
well,
there it is.
It's out there now. Anything else? Anybody?
Go Dodgers.
Awesome. That's the sneak disc. Cool.
Peace.
You gonna do the machine gun noise or?